vibe attracts your tribe. Thank you very much. I really appreciate for all you to come over here. Now, when you see this terminology, your vibe attracts your tribe, what does it mean to you? The first thing was that a lot of us are in a lot of fear of doing things. They're scared of doing things. This could be maybe you starting your own business, going into a relationship, maybe get out of a relationship, many different things, or changing your job. Lot of different things. And so there's a fear factor. So this was not about attracting people from outside, but it was also what's happening inside, more importantly. What's going inside. And that led to me on thinking, hold on 1 minute, that many of us think everything has to be logical, everything has to be practical. And we forget the most important part in our lives when we're looking at fear is actually connecting to our heart. Many of us focus on just what the brain is doing, all the logic and all the skeptic part which comes in. But what about the heart? What's going in over there? So how do we connect to that? And this is what made me realize that the solution is not out there, the solution is within yourself. The thing about Dr. Ramesh is he is a medical doctor. He has retired now. In his journey through his life and from what he was doing as a medical profession, he realized even though he was doing all his medical procedure, people were not recovering as he would expect them to recover. So he started going towards the spiritual or the holistic route, and he realized himself, being a medical doctor, it was not about the brain, it was going back to the heart. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes for 30 seconds. And when you believe your 30 seconds are over, I would like you to open your eyes. So when I say it is about perception. We all have different perception. And when it comes to fear, everyone has a different perception. For example, if you decide that you're going to leave your job and you're going to start your business, or you might decide, I just want to go out and travel. Now, when we look at perception, perception comes in simple terms in the following way. Day to day, we are bombarded with a lot of information. Family, friends, individuals, media, Facebook, Instagram. For the young ones nowadays, it's Snapchat. So there's a lot of things going out there, a lot of information. And we take that information through our senses. And that information, when we take it in ourselves, what happens? It goes into a lovely mind. This beautiful thing over here. And this is where the danger starts happening. So our values, our beliefs, our experiences starts creating certain outcomes, behavior for ourselves. So that could be something which takes us forward, or it could be a fact, it could take us backwards. So that's how perception, to put in a basic term, that's what perception is all about. So when you look at fear, what I have realized, and many people who do come across their fear, is that fear is just a thought. It is just a thought. It is not reality. There is danger, but fear is just a thought. And that thought, which we focus on again and again and again and again, suddenly starts appearing in front of us. And anyone who's had any fear and seen it come in front of themselves, they've seen how they suffer because of a fear. It all started because of fear, which was just a thought. For those who think you can get away with not admitting your fears, acknowledging it, stop lying to yourself. The first part of actually overcoming your fear is actually acknowledging it, or having the awareness that you have a certain fear, you're scared of something. then taking the conscious effort to making a difference and using the right energy to pass through that fear. So your awareness, your consciousness, and your energy is so crucial for you to pass through your fear. Now, you can either be in your fear. There's an old saying that I keep on hearing this. In order to achieve something, in order to do something, you need to get out of your comfort zone. How many people have heard that? Okay. How many people actually believe in that? Okay. I actually do not believe in it. Because if you're outside your comfort zone, in your fear zone, you're in your war zone. And what happens in a war zone is complete panic, destruction. It's not helping you out anywhere. Comfort zones are a great place to be, but here's the problem. They turn into lazy zones. That's the challenge with comfort zones. So what really needs to be done is get into your stretch zone. You get to your comfort zone, edge of your comfort zone, and you push yourself a bit. Push yourself a bit, step by step, so that you don't, if you're scared, you can at least come back into your comfort zone. So it's very important to actually push yourself a bit, push yourself a bit. And when you turn around and you see, hey, my comfort zone's actually increased now, without actually even leaving it. So it's good to be in your comfort zone, but better to be in your stretch zone if you want to learn and develop, if you want to move forward in whatever you wish to do. I would not advise anyone, I personally don't like doing this, going into my fear zone. Nasty place to be in. So here's another thing. The thing is, you want to go from pain to power. Yeah? Pain to power. I'm not talking about power over someone else. I'm talking about power for yourself. So how many people have actually had adversities in life over here? Yeah. I put both my hands up. And did you learn more from your adversities or from your positive? And so adversity actually teaches us a lot. It's a nasty place to be in at that time. But when you look back, you see, now I know what the lesson was. And sometimes the test is given us to again and again and again until we pass it. Different ways you can look at fear. Feeling excited, adventurous, and ready. Just turning it around. I'm being very fortunate in this particular scenario for this particular presentation. The person who helped me come to this thing of awareness, consciousness, and energy, in abbreviation ACE, it's been a person called Dr. Ramesh, who's here in the audience with us, and who's going to help me out later. The thing about Dr. Ramesh is he is a medical doctor. He has retired now. In his journey through his life and from what he was doing as a medical profession, he realized even though he was doing all his medical procedure, people were not recovering as he would expect them to recover. So he started going towards the spiritual or the holistic route, and he realized himself, being a medical doctor, it was not about the brain, it was going back to the heart. And this is where the whole thing of ACE started off from. Dr. Ramesh is going to come up over here, and we're going to do a small exercise on how you can minimize, eliminate, or manage that doubt, so that you can make a decision, have that mental clarity, okay? Do whatever is necessary for you to move on in whatever you want to do that. Yeah? So Dr. Ramesh, if you could please, thank you so much.
Learn to live in the moment and don't worry about the past or what happened when you fired somebody else. And so if you're in the moment and if you're doing something sincerely, honestly, truthfully, from your perspective and also from their perspective, you're really doing a good job and you're really helping that individual do it. So that's the key. Yes. Okay, so anybody who's got fear now? Anybody? Yes. This is your present strength, and your toes were coming up, you're losing balance. This is your stability. It was not about physical. This fear of his has created an imbalance at this physical level, mental level, emotional level, spiritual level, environmental level, relationship level. We're talking about the guy who he wants to let go. So I'm going to do an exercise with him, and it will be just a moment and just watch. Close your eyes. On the tip of your nose, lips, chin, throat, upper chest, heart, solar plexus. Between the solar plexus and the heart. Just be there. Are you there? Gently open your eyes. And what was that you felt?
I felt the calmness.
Calmness. I felt a bit of calmness as well. What happened to your fear? It was 100. How much is it now?
18%.
So there was an improvement. That means you let go of that whatever the fear is causing. Resist, 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 resist. What happened? Did you see his stability? Did you see his strength? I was the one who got breathless and I had to use both my hands. This is one of the simplest tests you can do in the audience. So the shift is visible. How long did it take to make this shift? Seconds. This is what Rohit has been trying to teach us, and whatever he's telling about it and the way he's talking about the heart, this is it's all about. Simply come to your heart. That's it. As simple as that. As simple whenever you want. And simple way of coming to the heart is just to tell, hey, I want to go to it. That's all. Talk to yourself. Give instruction to yourself. You are your own teacher. First thing. That you have to realize. There's no teacher outside. Second, you need to understand the knowledge of this whole universe is compressed inside you because you are a holographic representation of it. You really need to know where to tap this knowledge. Third is, find that purpose of your life. Find the purpose and fulfill it. That's what is inside. Now, whatever you want to manifest and whatever you created, whatever you talked about just now, and all this is part of the purpose. That's why you're here. So you need to do that. And all the answers to that lie in your heart. Okay, so let's do it now. Simple. Okay, put your hand here and the other hand here. All the keys are with you. That was a real short, quick exercise. Tell me how many of you experienced the silence in your head? Raise your hands. Was that simple? Was that easy? So what did we learn? That the key to bringing quietness over here, not to go into a past, not to go into a future, and stay 100% in this moment, is just come to the heart. Don't go foolishly and listen to somebody and whatever he says, go and do it. No, there's no question of trust. Only learn to trust yourself. So if you have good vibrations, of love, for example, by your exercise that's coming, you will attract people, will be attracted to you, and they will hang around to you if they are of the similar frequency and similar balance. And that is the kind of good you will attract. Okay? Only she and me in this. None of you are there, only witnesses, you're watching. Only she and me exist in this space. Okay? You're hungry. Correct? I give you this. I show it to you. I'm not yet given. What's going to happen first thing you do?
First thing I'm going to do is eating.
First is feel like eating. What's the next thing that happens inside? Instant.
No, you salivate. Yeah.
So the digestion process started.
Yes.
And energy was used up even before by just seeing the biscuit. Seeing the biscuit. So you're going to send a message from here to this muscle, this muscle, this muscle. Hey, you need to contract and move towards the biscuit to pick up the biscuit. Correct? Yes or no? And then in a moment, she gets what her mother said, a message. And the mother said, if you eat the biscuit, darling, you will not fat. And then she says, no, no, no. Yes, yes, no, 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 yes, no, yes, no. Created a confusion in the various tendons at all these muscles which were told to contract and not to contract. That is how you create the confusion and an imbalance due to the yes and no and create aches, pains, muscular diseases, rheumatoid arthritis, all that stuff because of the confusion. The vagus nerve sent information to the stomach and said, hey, acid secrete this will come. Huh? And then it said to the pancreas, enzymes secrete, you need to start a digestion. It talked to the liver, it talked to all the organs, and all the things were secreted. And the end result was with the yes and no, and decided not to have the biscuit. So, what have you done? What have you done? You have created acid secretion, acidity, gastritis, all the problems, pancreas, diabetes, liver issues, all that. Even the kidney, which was ready to excrete whatever the sugar extra was there, will also not happen. That was also braced up. So 80% of our energies are lost. Our resources are lost. Where are they lost? In this yes and no. It was not about the biscuit. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I fire him? Should I not fire him? Should I stay there? Should I not do? It's always yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It is these things which cause physical diseases and illness. Okay, put your hand forward. Okay, we're going to do the exercise again. Put your feet together. Yes, go on. Come on, defy me. Come on, defy me. Come on, defy me. You saw that? This is your statement. So we gave one plain paper and we gave something else. Yes. Is it pushing you right? Pushing you right? Pushing you right? You saw the change in you now? Okay, put your feet together. Okay, come on, start. Come on. See the change already?
Yes.
So what is there in this? What is there? Truth. Yes, the answer is correct. That is the truth. What's the answer? The truth. We have a certificate which works for you. Everyone, we learn so many things from so many workshops and trainings, and then we don't practice. Many a time we forget to practice. So,
This is the crunch.
so this is the type of certificate which will be given you, which works for you. The day you don't feel like doing anything, all you need to do is lie down and place the certificate on your heart and everything. There's something has been done. And as he said, truth. It's all about truth. Okay. Good. Did you enjoy it?
So it's a one-day session, 9 till 5 p.m. Thank you. Okay. You'll be given a workbook, you'll be given a pendant. It is going to be in a 4-star, 5-star property, which still need to decide the venue. We'll give you a handout with the information as well. It's complimentary. Yeah. So thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. I thank you, Shaz. Thank you, the Bureau. They've been a great support. Thank you, Dr. Ramesh. Really appreciate it.